Hi, welcome. It's your girl Briera, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. I would like to first and foremost thank our Heavenly Parents, Mother, Father, Source of Creation, for giving me this opportunity to be here with you today. I would like to do a quick angel guide oracle reading for the Libras. This will be an angel guide oracle reading that helps to focus on your strength, heart, and guidance at this time. I would like to call on the Holy Spirit and my spirit team to please come to my side to help me deliver divine messages that is of the highest white light. Remember, these messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, all right? So, full disclosure, Libra, okay? Full disclosure, Libra. I was pre-recording your reading because you're the first reading of the night, and the recording just completely stopped. I was like 8 minutes into the reading and I got really irritated. So now I'm just gonna do them live today, even though I kind of I was like, I don't want to do them live anymore because I just don't want to be, like picking up on all sources energies and the people in the comments. So I'm just like, I won't do any readings live for a while or whatever. So then today, in the middle of your reading, Libra, it just stopped. So we're going to do it this way, and let's just jump right into your angel guide oracle reading, Libra, and see what comes out, okay? Let's see what is your strength, heart, and guidance at this time. Oh, my Lanta. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. This is for Libras. I hope you're doing good, though. I'm probably still going to share that reading. That 8 minutes was pretty freaking. It was a lot. That's why I'm really upset because it's like I said a lot in 8 minutes, and that it makes me so upset when it happens. It's like. All right, it's for Libras. What is Libra's strength at this time? Libra's strength at this time. Ah. Angelic frequency. Angelic frequency came out for your strength at this time, Libra, okay? I feel like you have to know that you are safe, okay? I feel like it's all about positive affirmations, okay? It's all about, speaking faith, not fear, okay? Knowing that, you know, you have the ability within you to change whatever you truly do not like or desire about your situation. It really starts with the desire to change in order to initiate certain things to happen within your life. I feel like you can really I feel like you can really rely on your angels at this time, okay? I feel like it's all about finding I feel like it's all about finding a better way to handle vengeful energies, okay? I feel like that is your strength because I feel like you really have emotionally grown, okay? I feel like just enjoy your success and happiness, knowing that you did take the necessary steps to reach a certain understanding and a certain point, okay? I feel like continue to be tender-hearted and loving. I feel like, you know, it's not a bad thing to leave something behind when you are searching for something new. Okay, I feel like wherever you are being guided to go or whatever you are being guided to do, you should do it. Okay, keep an open heart and an open mind, knowing that confidence is the key to success. No matter how long it takes for you to achieve your goals, it's all about not moving in this fear based way, but having faith in the unknown, having faith in your abilities, in yourself, and your dreams. Okay, it really does all start with you. Again, something is not for show, so you have to be patient with how things unfold. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but something isn't for show. So when you are reaching certain frequencies or certain levels, okay, of understanding, certain things happen, and it's just a way of the universe responding to your energy and what you are putting out. It's not saying that anyone is stopping anything or anyone is trying to hinder anything. It's just certain frequencies requires more care, okay? Let's see what the blessings that Libra carry in their heart. Mm. Shambhala initiation. Shambhala initiation. Yeah, I feel like it's all about seeing your way through your current situation, okay? You know, letting go of the negativity or the fear-based attitude towards things, okay? It's all about, shifting the way you think, trusting in the process. It's not a bad thing. And I feel like that is your strength. Like, I feel like someone has really taken the time to retreat, to recharge, and that has really helped them grow emotionally. Like, that has helped them to see that has helped someone to eliminate what was fear-based thinking, what was fear-based, planning, what was fear-based, speaking. Like, it was like, although you had positive affirmations, I feel like there was some negativity going on there, and I feel like you did take the time to retreat, to recharge, and I feel like that's what's in your favor, and you need to continue to trust in the process and your dharma. I feel like your life's purpose may not match anyone else's, and that's okay. And we all cannot, you know, if we want to use like a love story, for example, there wasn't a Romeo Juliet plus one. There wasn't, this when you think about Santa Claus, it's not Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and plus one. It's like it's you have to understand some things is just repeating of negative patterns that isn't really going to be as successful as it may appear. So someone is what I'm gathering. Someone did take the time to retreat, to recharge. And I feel like being patient and loving to be able to see what doesn't work and what does work is why you are in this energy of success and happiness. I feel like it's really important though to move beyond those ancestral patterns. And I feel like, and I was saying that when I was doing the pre-recording, so I don't want to really repeat what I was saying because I'm going to share it. But it's very important, and I feel like you have done that. And now that I'm doing this, it's like you you've reached a new level of understanding. So I encourage you to continue to be empathetic, okay? Continue to trust your intuition. I feel like you're always, your angels are always with you, okay? Or one in particular. Something is significant about the color green. And in your left eyebrow, okay? Like your left eyebrow may have a cut on it, or like something is significant about the left eyebrow. I was getting it when I was pre-recording, and I'm getting it again, like the color green in your left eyebrow. Or someone else, like someone close to you or something. I feel like, well, I feel like just don't be in any energy of fear, okay? Moving forward, it's like even if when you return to something and it's not what you thought it would be, now that you're in this new energy, I feel like you should not fear anything, okay? Don't fear, because what no longer is available or what no longer is there isn't supposed to be there or wasn't supposed to be there. So you have to continue to move forward. Feel what you need to feel, but it's like an end to a really tough cycle. And sometimes you don't even be knowing, like, the things that you hold on to or the people that you hold on to that isn't supposed to be there because they are blocking you in some type of way. And it's just the honest truth. You have to see beyond. It's all about setting intentions, to have setting intentions presently to have the best future outcome. What's the guidance for Libra? Okay, Libra. Ooh. Arterian light codes. Arterian light codes. Continue to listen deeply, okay? It's all about future thinking, learning from your experiences. I feel like something was natural. It wasn't magical, okay? Like life is magical in itself, but the way someone went through a certain transformation. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It wasn't magical. It was natural. And I really feel like you have to know that a lot stems from us being held back as spiritual beings, okay? Only, and I feel like, and this is where we are babied or coddled in a certain way, only because we are supposed to live out this human experience, but we don't find the balance between the two, and that's what causes all the things to be thrown off and us repeating cycles that don't need to be repeated. But anyways, it's really important for you to just know that don't over react to information that comes in, okay? Pay attention and listen deeply, but don't overreact to the information that is coming in or that will be coming in. I feel like you have all the resources and the ability that you need to overcome whatever is challenging. I feel like you have to know that something was natural. It wasn't magical. So you don't need to rely on thinking that the magic is what helped you get something or what helped you do something. It was your natural abilities, your instincts, trusting in your intuition that has helped you to do something. So that is what you need to rely on moving forward. And I feel like when it comes to people forcing things, forcing new beginnings, forcing success, forcing things to be certain ways that it's not supposed to be, that will be short lived, and it's coming to an end sooner rather than later. And the things that have been naturally unfolding and naturally, gaining the momentum in the right ways, that is something that is truly going to last. And I feel like we need to pay attention to the things that we continue to try to force and manipulate. If I tell you, just using myself as an example, if I tell you that I saw a man steal something out of a store, right? And then the man comes with his rich parents, and then now the story has changed to, no, you could not have possibly seen my son steal anything out of this store, because we have the ability to make your story seem false or make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about. But in all reality, the truth is what the truth is, and it will always be what it is. So you be very careful with that. I don't waste time to say something if it's not what it is. Like I said, clearly, you all know more than what I can possibly know. But then it shows that that wasn't what it was. So it's okay. But I tell you, be careful with forcing these new beginnings, forcing these things to be successful that isn't supposed to be, because it's repeating of ancestral patterns that we have moved beyond. And if you haven't moved beyond, you need to get away from everything and everyone. And that's the truth. Listen to the frequency here. And again, when it comes to the Isis energy, there's only one person that is Isis, okay? So if you, and I'm not laughing, but if you have been saying that you're Isis, right? And then the Isis is your energy, and you are truly not that, and you just been manipulating and deceiving and decepting, it's coming to an end. So my advice would be to let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We have to be careful. Because you don't know what you are holding someone back from, or what you are holding, or what you are blocking someone from being able to do. We feel like we are supposed to be bound to people and situations for dear life because what? Like at the end of the day, in order to grow, in order to live, you have to learn your lessons. And if someone is constantly pulling at your energy and making it appear like you are something that you are not, that becomes a problem long term, because now you're just looking like this and that when that's not truly what you are about anymore. Now, I'm not saying you wasn't about, that's the example I gave in the Libra. I'm going to share that because it's so true. But it's just like a drug dealer. Like a drug dealer that was a drug dealer in their teenage years and then grew up and found different avenues and different ways to make money, but yet they had some type of like blueprint on how to be a successful drug dealer, and now they're like being looked at as the person that initiated all the drug dealing success. But in all reality, it wasn't as successful because they had to find a different way to live life and not be such a risk taker. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What's this angelic frequency? I do really feel like something is coming to an end though. So you have to be careful. See, someone changed their whole look or their whole approach on something because they knew better. See, but they won't tell you that they knew better. It's like it's so it's so important to see the behaviors of individuals that make things be okay that isn't okay. It's so important to see that, you even had to go and change your whole way of being, doing, and seeing things because you already knew that it was no more with trying to leech onto someone's energy. And so whoever is the hanging fruit that remains will be dealt with how it's supposed to be dealt with. What's this angelic frequency? They said you want a vehicle so bad, you gonna be able to drive your vehicle all around the world. I promise you that. Okay? You want to promote these vehicles so bad, you will have every type of vehicle you can possibly ever desire. Okay? Every possible vehicle any vehicle you want, you can have. I guarantee it. Okay? You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. What's this angelic frequency? The Ten of Wands. I feel like something is heavy though. I feel like don't allow for yourself to be burdened by, I think I already said that, burdened by information that comes in. Okay, it's all about finding a better way to deal with anger. Okay, it's all about finding a better way to deal with anger and sadness. Okay, you don't want many to suffer just because you have to give up something now for a future reward. You don't want to be in this energy of losing what you have gained in the right ways by retreating to recharge, by emotionally growing, by seeing things of the past and actually reflecting and eliminating what is fear based. Don't let someone disguise something when it comes to your rewards. Yeah, with the spying tactics. What's this Ten of Wands? The Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. And that's just, it is what it is. I feel like take advantage of the new opportunities. Let's see that something has reached a conclusion. So I wouldn't continue to try to hold on to a marriage that is no longer. It's like someone will not return to a marriage at all. They're not even like, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but they're not even thinking about it in no way, shape, or form. I feel like you have to stay focused on what's new and exciting. Stay focused on what inspires you to be better than what you were in the past. And when it comes to people trying to manipulate or backstab or whatever the case may be, or trying to make it appear like you have hit rock bottom in some type of way, I feel like you need to continue to rise above that. I feel like continue to show what your strengths are. You're not weak, and you're definitely not weak minded. I feel like you have great authority and you need to use it for the right reasons. Don't be intimidated. Hmm. I don't feel like, I feel like just be patient and loving as you continue to move forward. Because I did say that already, that no matter what comes in or what information comes in that may be challenging, you have to stay as positive as you possibly can. You're not weak in any way. And things may get burdensome. It may get heavy. But you need to stay strong and stay focused on your desired outcome, trusting in the process. You are never alone either. What's the Shambhala initiation? With the Two of Pentacles. Mm. Continue to continue to work on balancing things out, okay? Especially even when it comes to communication, especially when it comes to communication with your angels and your guides and the Most High, okay? It's like you need to continue to balance things out with that, okay? It's important to make time to develop a healthy relationship with them. It's also very important not to try to juggle too much at one time. Something is significant about writing, though. Something is in writing already. And it just may be bringing a topic. What's this Two of Pentacles? We're going to get you up out of here, Libra. Oh, there's a lot that flipped over. Oh, man, Lanta. I feel like it's all about, yeah, I feel like stay being confident, okay? Stay being confident in yourself. We have a lot that came out, but I feel like be confident in your abilities and your knowing, okay? I feel like something doesn't have to be um like, you don't have to go, I'm not saying not go above and beyond, but you don't have to go spin drifting with something or someone. I feel like being your authentic self is what will help you to unlock more about what your purpose is. That's why I was saying magic wasn't what you wasn't what helped you reach a certain understanding or a certain frequency. So don't go allowing yourself to be pulled in that direction of where now I need to spend money to know more, or now I need to spend money to see more when it comes to my passions, when it comes to my desired outcome, when it comes to what to do next. I feel like you need to rely on your natural abilities, trusting your instincts, trusting in who you are. You don't need anyone else to, and I'm not saying you don't need the assistance or need to talk to anyone, but you don't need anyone to put something out in the universe on your behalf in a way of which it doesn't allow for your natural gift to shine. It doesn't allow for you to go through the process of learning and and truly eliminating what no longer assists in your soul's growth. I feel like you also have gained justice in a relationship or a marriage that has been backstabbing you, like underhanding you for quite some time. It's all about, knowing that you are truly ready though. You are ready. Don't overly, or what is that? Don't emotionally overreact to anything. Someone is like a fly on the wall too. Like like on some really creepy stuff though. I don't even know why I'm seeing that. I've never seen a fly in this image, but I'm seeing like something significant about a fly on the wall. But and that's what I was getting like. So if you know, like if you know something is the truth, right? Because of this very heavily invested in something, right? And they're telling you that this is what it is and this is what it's not. And then you make it your business to do the very opposite of what someone is telling you need not to do or you need to do. It's going to be problems, okay? That's just what it is. You have to know that. I hope you know that. It's not no switcheroo type of stuff. It's real business. What's this Arcturian Lycos here? With the King of Swords and the Page of Cups. hmm I feel like continue to be in your integrity-based actions, okay? Make sure you are connecting deeper, releasing what no longer serves you. But something that you might have received a message of love recently or enjoyment recently. So, and I feel like when it comes to that, don't allow for yourself to get lost in that, but stay focused and be patient. Have this tender heart, knowing that you have reached a certain level by being who you are. So don't go forcing things or overdoing anything. Just be who you are. I feel like someone still thinks that judgment is not being called in the right ways or it won't be called in a timely manner. And that's what's very sad about a certain situation. They feel like they can gather more and gather more before anything actually happens. But I feel like that's deception in itself. Because the more you gather and the more you try to collect all these pinnacles, the more it's just solidifying the inevitable. Okay. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Things are made to be distractions for a reason. And somebody has been truthful since the beginning, though. And when you actually listen, or when you go back and listen, you see that, someone has been moved out of a certain energy. So now it's just like whatever is happening, it's just a reflection of what everyone else is going through because someone has truly already maybe emotionally moved beyond a certain point. Mm. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, though. This was interesting, to say the least, Libra. Okay. Mm. I feel like your guides are really trying to get you to pay attention to something, though, especially when it comes to ending a situation, or maybe even like ending a marriage. It's like, but I also feel that it's like resistant of change as well. And it's like, even though you probably are potent or you are staying strong in something, I feel like someone has truly left. Like they will not return. And even if they are physically there, they're not there. And you're just holding on. And I don't know if that's what your angels want for you. What God truly wants for you. But okay, Libra. That's truly all I have for you, okay? Um, Remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? And I am sending you peace, love, and light. And until next time.